All right, Shalom. It's the brother Yuanathon. About Adawam coming at you another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of that great millstone well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of earth, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. All right, coming at you with another MOTB weekly lesson through the spirit. Okay, and I got this article from biometricupdate.com. Okay, now Utah is getting into the digital ID program. Now I did a lesson, I believe, two weeks ago concerning, the UK is already juiced in with this. All right, this digital ID. So it's coming to Babylon. Anything that happens in the UK, by the way, always seeps over here to America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay, and now we're seeing an example with this in Utah. So Utah is probably like the first state to really get into the digital ID. So pretty much, hey, you know what it's leading to, man. It's leading to the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit in this article. All right, I'm not gonna make this list too long and get some scriptures and be out. All right, this is again from the biometricupdate.com. It says for Utah's digital ID program, OpenID recommends proven open standards. It says privacy, interoperability show up as key considerations in Utah Spruce ID checklist, which privacy is out the window, pretty much. It's really out the window now because you got CHIPs in your phones, your tablets. Hey, these smart TVs got CHIPs on them or in them. Okay, they got cameras everywhere, pretty much when you're driving. Okay, so pretty much privacy is obsolete, man. They can spy through you through your phone and your TV. Okay, so this is what this devil wants. This devil wants complete control. It's all about complete control. So this, like we say all the time, Esau's creating steps closer to the MOTB, the ultimate, all right, which is the micro CHIP. Okay, so we know that the digital ID is leading up to that. Okay, so it says the Open ID Foundation has weighed in on Utah's state-endorsed digital ID, the SEDI program, with a reply to the state's request for information, uh, RFI. All they need is a D. Inside joke. It says that emphasizes proven standards, interoperability with the financial sector, open testing, and privacy by design. All right, which you ain't, like I said, you ain't gonna have no damn privacy, man. Okay, with this and ultimately the MOTB. Okay, let me read a little bit more. It says the Open ID Foundation recognizes that the state of Utah is a thought leader of both privacy and digital identity. All right, because this devil, he's going hard on trying to implement his beast system, which consists of the mark of the beast, man. Okay, it says, and we applaud their provocative, so like it's not provocative, but we applaud their proactive approach to ensure protections for individuals are in place. That's all selling people bullshit, man, to try to get into this program, man. Those smooth words that Esau be using. All right, trying to make it seem convenient. Okay, a conditioning mechanism. It says a statement from executive director of the Open ID Foundation, Gail Hodges. Okay, it says Utah's approach is strongly aligned with our long-standing vision to help people assert their identity. See, that's a trap. Wherever they choose in our development of specifications that enable constant base and privacy enabling capabilities, man. The scriptures go into how this devil try to hunt your steps or hunts our steps, man. Okay, and the MOTB is the ultimate way of doing that. Okay, because why? They're tracking everything you do through a small grain of rice, man, so to speak, inside your body, right? It reads on. Hodges says shared goals include security, privacy, bullshit, no privacy, and autonomy for Utah residents. And she notes that recommendation to foster engagement with industries such as the final sector and wallet providers. All right, and there's going to be resistance. All right, like I did the lesson I mentioned like 3 weeks ago concerning London or UK about how there's going to be resistance, and there was resistance. People were resisting the digital ID as we speak over there, man. Okay, because it's already been mandated over there, and pretty soon it's going to be mandated over here in America, man. Okay, and we know that leads to the mark of the beast, man. The RFID micro CHIP, and a lot of you gonna take it. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and get a couple. Let me go ahead and get verse Isaiah 36. Because a lot of y'all are conditioned already. Because it's already here. Okay? It's already here. And you got thousands of people that already got it. So this is Isaiah 36 and 6. It says, Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed. America's a broken system. It's falling. Okay? And the next resort is going to take the MOTB, man. So they're conditioning you with things like this. Digital ID, digital ID, the biometrics. They already condition you with the credit cards, debit card, scanning your phone and shit. So pretty much a lot of you people are already, you're already juiced in. All right. But there's still going to be there's still going to be resistance, But in the long run, a lot of you going to still take it. Why? Because you ain't going to see no other hope. All right. Like it says again, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, which modern day Egypt is America. Okay, you see the economy plunging. People are in desperation mode. Esau's attacking the food supply, cutting off the SNAP benefits, and pretty soon these food banks, they ain't gonna have no food, man. They're gonna run out of food, man. So Esau knows how to get you people, man. And one way to attack you and try and really get you juiced into this is by taking your food, man. Okay, well, you're gonna see no other resort. Back you in the corner, man. Okay, the scriptures say desperate times call for desperate measures. All right, it reads on. Whereon is if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. Revelation 13. That he calls of all small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a charagma, a mark in his forehead or his right hand. Roughly paraphrasing. It says, so is the Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. And for the most part, our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you trust in America. Also, you trust in the so-called white man. So a lot of you're going to take the CHIP anyway, just like you took the juice back in 2021. That serpent piss. Okay? Because you're leaning on this broken system, which is America. Okay, America's falling. Okay, they're deliberately crashing the dollar with this shutdown. The government shutdown as we speak. They crashing the dollar, and it's making way for digital ID. All right, a credit-based system, things of that nature, man. Also, the MOTB, digital currency, man. To sum it all up. All right, so I'm going to end it off. Let's get Revelations, end it off with that. 13, go ahead and get it. Get straight to the point. Revelations 13:6, starting at verse 16, it says, in cause of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of his or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 636. All right, so this is what it's leading to. We go into it time and time again. Okay, I do a lesson on it every week. The MOTB, man. If you can't see that the MOTB is the RFID micro CHIP, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. The Lord just wants you completely blind. Okay? You're into the deep spiritual comatose state, man, if you can't see that, man. And you're going to end up taking it, okay? So, hey, this is going to be mandated real soon. But guess what? It got to happen because, hey, once Esau makes that major move right here, the Lord going to crack them clouds, man. So this is what we need. But the thing is, we got to have faith in Yahweh Shem Shai that we don't take it, okay? The penalty, I'm not going to get it, is in Revelation, the 14th chapter, if you do take it. And we're not trying to be a part of that. So with that, Lord willing, I pray this was edifying. I'm going to sign off again by saying all praises and glorifications go to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders that greet Millstone well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of earth. Preaching his word in truth and sincerity. I say again, Shalom and Kwame Shalom. Shalom.